Bronny James has been obviously one of the more polarizing players in this entire draft process. A lot of people are big fans of the kid because he speaks well, he says all the right things, and he plays the game the right way. Bronny James is a really good team player. He plays the game right way. And other people dislike Bronny James because of the obvious nepotism that is involved with him. But before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 4,000 subscribers. If we could do that by the end of this month, that would be absolutely insane. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. So, with Bronny James, the big thing when it comes to him is the fact that he's just not a guy that you would think would be an NBA prospect. With how bad he played at a bad team in USC, you would think normally that guy's not an NBA prospect, especially after coming off a cardiac arrest. You would think, okay, give it another year in college. But the thing is, when it comes to Bronny James, is he's not giving it another year. He can't give it another year in college because a big reason why he's going to be in the NBA is because of the whole Bronny playing with LeBron. It is what it is. It is what it is. And is it unfair? Is it nepotism? Sure. But again, how many people in the NBA have been hired or signed or something due to nepotism? I'm not drawing the line of complaining about it when it's LeBron James's kid, just to complain about LeBron, but not complaining about it in other situations. Heck, the fact one of Giannis's brothers got drafted late. Giannis's brother, who's nowhere near as good as Thanasis, got drafted, and then Thanasis is still in the league. But no, I'm not going to be one to complain about nepotism just because I don't like LeBron. But when it comes to Bronny James, he's got Rich Paul as his agent, who is one of the smarter agents out there. The biggest thing is that he's been offered 10 workouts, and obviously he had his own pro day thing with Clutch Sports. He's turned down all of them except 2, Phoenix and LA. You know what that means? They're smart. LeBron's smart. Rich Paul's smart. The people around Bronny James are smart. It means LeBron James is going where Bronny James goes. It means LeBron is almost certainly going where Bronny James goes. Because for Bronny James himself, on his own accord, to have the best chance of being drafted, he would have to do as many workouts as possible. Hope that he kills it in a team's workout and that they will take a chance on him with a second-round pick. Phoenix have the 22nd pick in this draft. The Lakers are the 55th pick in this draft. If he falls to 55, the Lakers are taking him. Trust me on that. He is not going undrafted. If he's at Air 55, the Lakers are taking him. But clearly, what it seems to be is that he's not going to work out for other teams in case another team drafts him. For example, if you are trying to give a team, let's just say Chicago. Let's just say Chicago. They don't like any of the top picks. They're at 11 and they just say, screw it, because they're re-signing DeRozan, they want to keep Levine. They don't want to blow it up. And they think, okay, look, we're not close winning a championship right now, but if Lonzo comes back, and then with the way Kobe White's been playing, with Ayo Dosunmu, with Vucevic still there, we still believe in Vucevic, we still believe in Levine, we still believe in DeRozan, and you put LeBron James in that lineup, sure, we play no defense, but we score. Maybe they feel that they can go through a weak Eastern Conference, or at least to a conference finals with that. I think the reason why Bronny's not working out is not for himself. It's because someone is going to draft Bronny to get LeBron. But at least with this whole workout situation, it means that he's either Phoenix or LA. I think LeBron's going to be happy to go to either. I think he'll take going to Phoenix to play with his kid because, Kevin Durant is there, and regardless of the salary, it's not that far from LA. And he'll still make a boatload of endorsements playing with Kevin Durant for a year. And they're going to have a shot at winning. That team adding LeBron on a minimum, or something close to a minimum, are going to, they're going to be good, man. They're going to be good. Obviously staying in LA is the priority, but if Phoenix are going to take him at 22, yeah, it makes sense. Because look, Phoenix, and the big thing when it comes to the Phoenix Suns is, if you hear, I've ever heard Matt Ishbia talk about draft picks, he's literally like, I do not want to draft a young player. I want to trade my draft picks for players that can help me win now. So he's basically trading the 22nd pick for LeBron James. That is an option. So that is what the Phoenix Suns are thinking of, and they probably will do that trade, to be honest. Look, the 22nd pick, unless someone like Kel'el Ware falls into your lap, it's a complete crapshoot. Like, you might get someone great, you might get someone bad. You might get a Zach Edey. I think I'd take 2 years LeBron over a Zach Edey. But, yeah, so a lot of people are seeing this and are like, okay, yeah, Bronny is tanking his draft stock. And in a way, he is tanking his draft stock. It means that it's unlikely that he goes anywhere between 22 and 55. Rich Paul has come out and said there's no guarantee LeBron goes where Bronny goes. But very clearly, with the fact that he's refusing workouts with any team between the Suns and the Lakers, means that, yeah, LeBron's going where Bronny's going, unless a team drafts Bronny that LeBron has no intention of going to. But I also don't think that a team's going to draft Bronny without LeBron going there. I just think that's the truth of it all. Like, Bronny is, like, realistically, in a good draft, Bronny James is probably not going to be drafted. There have been much worse players than Bronny James drafted, but he's probably somewhere in that like 100 to 60 range. Probably not a draft pick. Get a summer league invite and hope he can do well from there. That's realistically what Bronny James' actual level is. But Rich Paul has even come out and said, like, he's not signing a two-way. If you're drafting him, you are, like, the only teams that are drafting him, he's in your roster right away. And I think the only teams that are going to do that, because he is probably the level, he might be an NBA player, but right now he probably is a level of a two-way player, are people to get LeBron. So, again, it is an interesting one because he says all the right answers. He says, oh, he wants to get drafted on his own merit. He doesn't want to get drafted because of his dad. He's never said that he wants to play with LeBron. The kid is saying all the right things, but I think LeBron's pulling the strings. I think Rich Paul, his agent, is pulling the strings behind this. And I think I'm more confident now than ever that we're going to see LeBron with Bronny. And the fact that the Phoenix Suns are looking for him at 22 is nuts. Like, if he is not lottery, but like 22 is as close to the lottery as it is second round, that would be mad. That would be mad. Like, I don't think anyone would have thought he'd be this high. And then also the Phoenix Suns, if they come out next year with LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, because they're not going to be able to trade Bradley Beal because of no trade clause. Man, if he'd waived that no trade clause, they could have gotten something for Bradley Beal. And they could have went out with Durant, Booker, LeBron running the one, and the freaking power forward and Nurkic at center. Like, man, that would be a nice team. But and then LeBron playing a couple of games with Bronny James throughout the year. I think that works out well for the Phoenix Suns. It works out well for Bronny. It works out well for LeBron. And Bronny will get his shot. And if he stinks and LeBron retires after next year, he'll be out of the league. If he does well, he'll stay in the league. Because even with LeBron out of the league, the name LeBron James Jr. does hold some weight. So that is the video. That is my opinion on the whole Bronny skipping workouts. I think it is because those are the two teams that basically have given him, not that have given him a guarantee, but those are the two teams that will guarantee that Bronny and LeBron play with each other. And I think the other 8 teams he's refusing to work out for, LeBron probably does not want to go there. Unless maybe one's the Mavs, which, to be fair, I don't even think that's a good fit. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.